One of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Now, if you love good pitching, this one's for you. First pitch is coming up. Luis Severino is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What do you have for us on him, H?
Matt, he's lost 2 of the last 3 starts. A little bit of an inconsistent struggle, and hopefully this outing is a chance to turn it all around and start it in another direction.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Adam Frazier.
Hey, nobody away.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Harold, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Matt, I was on a number of losing teams, and this is the game you look for. We got the ace going. Finally, it's a day we're going to win a game. And when he throws, and you know you're struggling, you got to win that game for him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, there are very few guys that can do what Adam Jones can do for a team. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs. Any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
Striding in, Chris Owings. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
2 down, 2 down.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air out to left field. Under it is the left fielder, and the inning is over. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Standing in, Jake Comstock.
Pitcher, Jake Comstock.
Yeah, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
First pitch on its way. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And Harold, as we take a look at the Pirates as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a little bit of up and down inconsistency. I mean, they're 2-3 in this homestand. Haven't played solid baseball, but they got a chance to get to the 500 mark with a win in this game right here. And then after that, who knows? Maybe get on a nice streak.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Hey, get a good one.
Ready with another 0-2. Softly hit out to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Reds lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Jed Jerko. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Jed Jerko.
No one out now. Get ahead, stay ahead right here.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Now he'll step off. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And here's how the Reds line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Joey Votto. You know, Joey will surprise you. He'll make an unbelievable play because he's a gambler. He's not afraid to challenge on a bunt, and he's not afraid to turn and spin and throw a ball to second base without even looking that direction.
Josh Bell comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Stepping in, Alan Henson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light. Probably swinging here, too. 3-1.
Now a flare out to left center. Rogers will put this one away, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail this one 1-0. Back in Pittsburgh, we get it. At the plate, Claudio Aquino, and the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. 1 away. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Stallings.
Plays it first here.
First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. Left fielder has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Luis Severino. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Severino.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 1. Digging in to try it again. Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. 3-2.
Well, you definitely don't want to walk the leadoff hitter of the inning, and he's done a nice job of coming back. He was down 3-0. Now we're sitting 3-2. I think he's got the confidence now to throw another strike and see what happens.
Full count. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Here's Chris Owings now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Here we go. Hey, 2 here.
Stepping in now, Adam Jones. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. It remains 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Comstock. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, he hangs it, you bang it, kid. Here you go. See it, drive it, kid. See it, drive it.
Another one sent foul. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily.
Seeing rip it up there.
Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him. Josh Bell will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Well, it took a little while. We're in the 5th inning, but they came up with the first hit. You got to get something starting eventually, and not bad time to start.
Alan Hansen the next to bat. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but with that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Here we go, one.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now another 2-2. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Striding in once again, Claudio Aquino, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way. Jacob Stallings will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Stepping up to the plate, Luis Severino. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. And that indeed is a pitcher up there, as he's not even close at that one and becomes out number 1.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Adam Frazier is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
To his right, Rogers. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Chris Owings now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Number 16, Chris Owings.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready for another shot now. Jake Comstock, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Here's third baseman, number 3, Chad Sherko.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Josh Bell the next to hit. A hit in 2 tries so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Where's the one here?
A windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They still trail 1-0. Ready once again, Alan Henson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Alan Henson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Claudio Aquino is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Swing and a liner. Foul. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The next 0-2 strikeout, number 11 in the ball game. So you've got to figure he's got
Francisco Cervelli.
called strike. It's 0-1. The average coming in at 266. 4 home runs and 34 driven in. Looking at a tough pitch called the strike. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in, Terrence May will be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. And he lays off there 1-0. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's down to third. Gutierrez takes it in. On to first, and now the Pirates are down to their final out. Ready for another chance? Chris Owings. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a miss, and with that the Bucks are down to perhaps their final strike of the ball game. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Drew Storen takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Jake Comstock pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year as he struck out.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. Stay tuned for Reds baseball next. Jake Comstock will be on the mound to face them, and if he's going to be successful against these hitters, he's going to need to keep the ball down in the strike zone without question.
Leading off tonight for Milwaukee.
And we are
Second
underway
baseman,
tonight from the
number
Queen City
5.
as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Well, they're coming off a tough loss. I mean, they played pretty good ball. They just lost by 1 run. But, you know, you look back at it, those are the ones that eat you up, those 1-run loss games.
Second spot tonight.
So stepping in, number 8. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch. That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So striding in, Eric Timms. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Just underway here in Cincinnati. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
High in the air out to center field. Smith is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Now it'll be the Reds' turn, no score. Stepping in, Domingo Santana. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with the double in the ball game last night.
Santana.
Hey, no one down here. Hey, let's go right here.
Into the windup and the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Gutierrez will wait on it. 2 gone. In now is John Jay. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Now batting, Nick Franklin. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Late that time for a strike. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Jared Saltalamacchia comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Got one here.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Started that swing a bit too early. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Josh Hager. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike in the inning. Stepping up now, Jake Comstock. First delivery to him on the way. Now a flare out toward right center. And VR will look this one in to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Jonathan VR. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Number 8 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And there's out number 2. Striding in once again, Eric Timms comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
Matt, I thought he might be in jeopardy of walking the guy here for the first time in this game. Went down 3-0, but he's come all the way back 3-2 now, and I think he'll just make the guy put it in play or put one on the corner. He's going that good.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
The 0-1 pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Milwaukee digging in now. Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far, and that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Austin moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Ready for another chance. John Jay 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
John Jay.
Hey, we got one here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out.
Hey, let's go right here.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Now another 0-2. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. High pop up.
Oh, you take it. That's fine. That's
And
fine.
he'll squeeze this one for the second out. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Digging in to try it again, Nick Franklin. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Nick Franklin.
Hey, 2 here.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Fouled straight back. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Comstock.
Jake Comstock.
Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
He's putting on a clinic. We may as well say, here comes the batter, strike 1, because everybody's 0-1. The first pitch strike, he's thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter in this game. When you do that, forget about it. 0-1, what a place to pitch from.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Up and out over the plate, but a cold strike, 2-1.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Josh Hager is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
Hey, one away. Hey, come on now, here we go.
Here it comes on 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. Sometimes you just strike zone for no apparent reason.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. So he's through 6 full now, and he has yet to surrender a base hit. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Reds 1 and the Brewers nothing. Ready once again, number 8. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ball 1. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another shot now. Eric Timms comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
One down now, one down.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. turned on down the line. In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, well, right here's where your catcher comes out and says, take a pause, it's okay, and get him refocused, because we don't want the game to spin out of hand now. He pitched great early, but he's got to finish it off now.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Third baseman,
He's set. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. They're down 2-0. Digging in once again, Jake Comstock. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. In now is John Jay. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Settling in now, Nick Franklin. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And here's a ball hit in the air. Turner has a play. 2 down. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here we go now, let's go.
And a first pitch knuckle third is a called strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. To his right, Rogers. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. Stepping into the box, number 59, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Now he'll step off. The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Coming to the plate now, number 8. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
In there, 0-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Hit out towards second. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Digging in and looking for more. Eric Timms, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he lays off there, 1-0. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Now a line drive here is caught. And if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Jake Comstock picks up his team-leading 13th win as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. Josh Hager pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to the Show Nation.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2003 series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Could be a low-scoring affair with these two on the mound. First pitch is next. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. Stepping in, Colton Wong. He comes in currently tied for third in home runs on the team. Fouled back. Harold, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in a series. Losing the first 2 games kind of put their backs against the wall. We'll see how they respond as they try to get 1 win in this place as they get ready to get out of here.
Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Everybody knows this is a hitter's ballpark. You hit a ball in the air, it's going to carry. You hit a ball on the ground, it's going to get through. But the key to hitter's ballpark is don't try to do too much. You know the pitcher's going to nibble. And you don't have to touch it. Just reach out and put it in play, and the ball can carry. So contact is the key to hitting in a hitter's ballpark.
Now the pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. Hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Hey, let it go. It's out.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
2-1.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. 2-out success means Randall Grichuk will bat this inning.
Well, that's a line drive to left field on a ball that was right down the middle. I know it's early in the game, and sometimes hitters will tell you what a pitcher has. If he doesn't start to put that ball in the corners, it's going to be a short game for him.
Here we go now. Let's go.
The 1-0 delivery. And look out as that one ran in and got him. In now, Justin Bohr. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
Gotta hold him right here. Let's go. Hey, 2 down here.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. High in the air out towards shallow right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. Cardinals nothing. Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
Sandoval.
Hey, no outs now, none.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah.
Tough slider down low for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And here's how the Reds line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking in the outfield at Malik Smith. The first thing I heard about this kid, steals bases. Then I saw him in person. He can fly. He can run with D. Gordon, Billy Hamilton. I put him in a race with all those guys, no problem. But what surprised me is how good a defender he is.
Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow. Into the box now, Sierra. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Number 34.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit on the ground to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Well, that's a big hit right there. So often overlooked. But what it does, even if he doesn't get a hit here, the pitcher that is, now the pitcher's not leading off the next inning. You get the pitcher to the plate right now.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Swings through the slider there. 2 out with the man at first.
Hey, now we've got 2.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Colton Wong will stand in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Ready for another chance? Aledmus Diaz. He singled his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have.
And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him out to end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Stepping up to the plate, Jake Comstock. He'll match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues. Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So 1 man gone now as we give you a look at the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Cardinals find themselves to this point in the season. Digging in for his second at-bat, Randall Grichuk. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Low with the splitter, ball one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Slider up that he gets a call on. Ready on 1 and 2. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Digging in to try it again. Justin Bohr comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Justin Bohr.
Hey, come on now. Here we go. Hey, we got one out here.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Austin. He's got it, and there are two down now. Striding in once again, Pablo Sandoval. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Pablo Sandoval.
Hey, put it first. Put it first. Hey, two out.
Fans, have the time of your life on your next visit to Great American Ballpark by visiting Red Legs Landing, located on the view level concourse near section 437. Red Legs Landing is the ideal place for your group to mingle before the game. With an open air patio offering stunning views of the Ohio River, what could be better? For more information on Red Legs Landing, be sure to contact the Reds Group Sales Department.
Weak chopper to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. So striding forward now, Carlos Robles. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Robles.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Now batting, number 34.
Hey, we got one.
In now, Sierra. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A base hit in his first trip. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Now he'll step off. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he'll step off. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Now that's a nice base hit right there. Don't overlook this guy just because he's down at the bottom of the order. He's a pretty good hitter.
The pitcher, number 18.
Stepping in now, Carlos Martinez. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Digging in, Colton Wong. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Right there for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Late that time for a strike.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Again, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. Halfway home, still no score. Stepping up now, Jake Comstock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He's putting on the clinic. We may as well say, here comes the batter. Strike 1, because everybody's 0-1. The first pitch strike, he's throwing a first pitch strike to every hitter in this game. When you do that, forget about it. 0-1, what a place to pitch from.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready for another shot now. Rendell Grichuk comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Bour. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. No runs, 4 hits. 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
For the Cardinals, catcher Carlos.
Standing in now, Carlos Robles. He swings and grounds it to short. Rogers scoops it up onto first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. At the plate, Sierra. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Number 34.
On its way is pitch number 75. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Smith is right there. And there's the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Carlos Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. Stretch time now here in Cincinnati. Cards lead it 1-0. Joey Votto will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
Yeah, nice job slamming the door shut right there. And I'm told he just tied me on the all-time saves list with 158. That's a number I'm proud of, and he should be too.
A 2-0 finish.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up. Despite logging more wins than losses, this team missed the playoffs and thus can't really feel it had a winning campaign. Fortunately, all that remains of this team's disappointing season is for somebody to wrap it up and send it on its way. An early winter check-in. This player is offered advice on contract matters. Hitting arbitration for the first time means having leverage for the first time. The more a player can be educated on the intricacies of the negotiating process, the more prepared he'll be when the time comes to make decisions. A star player receives a very unexpected call from his team's general manager. A deal like this one will be a shock to teammates, fans, all involved. Even star players can be subject to front office machinations. A happy manager welcomes a prize acquisition to the club. He knows his new star has good reason to be miffed about being moved. In this game, change can come swiftly and unannounced. Some players take it better than others, but unexpected trades are a fact of the game. As are discontent players seeking trades to more desired destinations.
Second. 10 on target. Ready. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2.
Every team enters Game 1 of a new season with high hopes. A manager offers words to mark the occasion of a new beginning.
Time for baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? He is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
There we go.
Now a ball line fouled up and over the Phillies dugout. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. Stepping up to the plate, Derek Dietrich, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In there, no balls and a strike. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul.
We got one here.
Here it comes, 0-2. On the ground up the middle, Herrera ranging up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Outstanding range on display that time, and here's the data from ShowTrack. I didn't think he was going to get to that one, but he did, and then to complete the play, he made a fantastic throw right on the money. That batter's got to feel like he got robbed on that ball. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Into the box now, Raimel Tapia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In is Christian Yelich. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Center fielder.
In there, and it's 0-1.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
And there's your first out of the inning. Now batting, Henry Guerrero.
Batting fifth. Third baseman.
Drilled to first. White picks it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, William Batista.
Left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Bautista.
And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Herrera is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No.
Leading off for the...
Standing in, Jake Comstock.
Batting ninth. Pitcher, Jake Comstock.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
What I'm looking for on that right there, he pulls the bunt back, but now you know he's bunting. You tried to make him chase a pitch. Now I come back and throw him a strike and make him get it down. They give you out, take the out.
Hit on the ground out to short. Rutledge is there. A toss over to Gordon at second, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ball. The city's founder, William Penn, seen atop City Hall here in Philadelphia as we welcome you back to our MLB Network broadcast. Popped high in the air.
I got it.
There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out. Now at the plate, Josh Rutledge.
Batting eighth. Shortstop, Josh.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. And a neck-high fastball that time. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Lewis will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, Patrick Corbin. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And that misses ball one.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Grounded back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
The batter, number 9.
Gordon is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Gordon.
The 0-1 pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a high pop-up. Herrera is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for Miami. They still trail. Digging in to try it again. Ryman.
For the Phillies.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Derek Dietrich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
33.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Heading out towards shallow right. Lewis moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Christian Yelich comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Squared that one up just a little late.
Hey, now we got 2.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Digging in for his second. Riding in once again, Henry Guerrero.
Leading
0
off
for
for
1
Miami.
for him here in this one.
Third baseman.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckle
Guerrero.
curve. Strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away. And he stays alive. And another foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance?
Up
William
next for the Marlins.
Batista.
Left
And
fielder.
that's in there for strike
William
one.
Batista.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
So it was a swinging strike 3. William Batista
Now batting.
becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Bert
Shipley.
Shipley stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Standing in, Herrera. First
Leading
time
off
up,
for
he
the
went
Phillies.
down looking.
The shortstop.
He's ready. Now
Number
the payoff
37.
pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Stepping into the box, Jake
Now
Comstock.
batting, the pitcher.
First pitch of
Jake
the at-bat.
Comstock.
Now a ground ball and a chance for Rutledge at short.
He's out.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more. Coming to the plate now, Josh Rutledge. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Hey, look, he may be hitting at the bottom of the order, but you put him in
Your
another
attention,
lineup,
please.
he's at the top. This
Bench
lineup
hitting for
is
the
loaded.
Marlins.
Don't overlook him.
Number 49. We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. In the dirt here. So he moves all the way up to third here. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, nobody away.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Hey, check the runner,
Here
go
it is on 3-1. Started that swing a bit too early. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that is off the wall in right field. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 2-1 ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Digging in once again, Derek Dietrich, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here it comes, 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Has a look, now the pitch. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Tapia is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 2 on the afternoon so
right
far.
fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Come on now, get ahead of him.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul.
Hey, 2
Ready
out,
to
kid.
deliver the 1-2. A shot down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Marlins forced to settle for 1.
Now pitching
John
for the Marlins,
Tharp enters
number
to do
5.
digging in now. Jake Comstock.
pitcher, number
It's been an
18,
0 for 2 effort for
Jake
him to this point.
Comstock.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
0-1 pitch on its way. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
Not a good at bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first 2 pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty.
Ready once again.
Batting.
In is Christian Yelich. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited
Yelich.
about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Herrera will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Ready for another shot now. Henry Guerrero. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Guerrero.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And that one stayed too low apparently. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left. Number 55 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They still trail it here 3-1. Number 17 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 17.
Into the box now. plate, Jake Comstock. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this.
So they get the tag on him, and that ends the inning. Another good. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Bert Shipley is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Skied into very shallow right. Lewis is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Our line score to this point tells the story. You see the Phillies leading this one at home here at Citizens Bank Park as we draw nearer to the end. Digging in, Josh Rutledge. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Ozuna.
Come on, guys.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Man, that ball was smoked. I don't even know if he had time to react. That ball went right by him and was landing in the outfield before he blinked.
Here's D. Gordon now.
Number 9.
As he loops under the ball and pops it up.
Gordon.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Hey fans, a reminder that the Broad Street subway located at the corner of Broad Street and Patterson Avenue will have extra trains following the Phillies game. Frequent service operates to Center City, Olney, and Fern Rock, and also connects with Patco service at the Walnut Locust station.
Two out with the man at first. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Nick Whitgren is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 64.
At the plate, Derek Dietrich. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. And he misses there. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Tapia's in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Stay ahead, stay ahead.
One out, one out.
Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And with one out in the ninth, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Hey, this has been a great outing. He's already in the ninth inning. He's going on 100 pitches now. I want to see him complete this game. Finish it out. That's really impressive.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Giancarlo Stanton goes down for the second out, and now they're down to their final try. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with two men out. So the two-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, that's why you grind out every at-bat. You don't want the game to end on your watch. He gets the base hit, extends it, and we'll see what happens the rest of the way out.
Henry Guerrero is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Again, he sends it out of play.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well deserved.
A stellar performance earns a salute from this hurler's pitching coach. Both hope the command displayed tonight will carry over into future outings.
Time for baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Jake Comstock gets the ball to face them, and I think the one key will be how aggressive he is on the mound. He's got to get the ball and go right after hitters because he can get into trouble when he nitpicks and falls behind. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He will lead this one off today.
Washington, third baseman, number 7.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Harold, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, it's been a slow start as they come in with just one win from their first 5 ball games.
Matt, I was on a number of losing teams, and this is the game you look for. We got the ace going. Finally, it's a day we're going to win a game. And when he throws, and you know you're struggling, you got to win that game for him.
Cisco is under it. He's got it one away. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. HR, how do they go about completing the sweep on the road?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Summersgill's a little notorious for having a wide zone. Really frustrating for hitters. I saw one guy turn around at him one day and yell, "Is this a picnic table or is it a plate?" Yeah, he was tossed before he finished the sentence.
And that one stayed too low apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 8.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Up 3 down. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's coming off a big ball game last night in which he accounted for 5 runs batted in. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Popped high in the air.
Got it.
There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out. Here's the second baseman Scooter Gennett. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. There's one. Back to first, but a good job to break up the double play as he couldn't make an accurate throw. First delivery to him on the way. Matt Wieters is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tap down the line, but it gets foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, Damon
Leading off for
Kinsey.
the Nationals.
He'll step in to lead it
Left
off in
fielder,
the top of the third.
Damon Kinsey.
Plays at 1 now.
Into the windup and the pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
No outs here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. The next 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. At the plate, Steven Strasburg, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 2.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Ray.
Now this is
Turner.
chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Another 0-2 home. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with on base and keep the inning alive.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swinging bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
In there, 0-1.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs, and the lead gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Nationals leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready now, Jake Comstock. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway.
Comstock.
Let's go, kid. Come on, one time right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Need you right here, one time.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that's going to land foul. Now here's the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 34, Bryce Harper.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So one away, and here's the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. In there at the knees, strike one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lewis going back, still ranging back. Gone!
Well, he clearly did not miss that one. He got everything behind it, drove it out of the ballpark. I think he was just looking for that pitch and didn't miss it.
Jose Abreu comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Hit on the ground out to short. Gordon scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Scooter Gennett comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Gennett.
Hey, first pitch strike. Get ahead. We got 2. 2 down.
Into the windup and the pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Nationals. Now a swing and a ground ball. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So they pick up a run. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Here we go.
Wieters awaits the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Striding in once again, Damon Kinsey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. The 2-2 one more time. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Grounded to short. Gordon is right there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Steven Strasburg. First time up, he went down looking. In there, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order, but they hold a 1-0. Ready for another shot now. Trey Turner. Rain continues to fall here in the 6th. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. In for strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Trey Turner is retired to kick off the inning. Adam Eaton is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. There, this one's for Moustakas at third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now a swing by Harper and a ball launched out to deep right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run. 5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. Neil Kotz claims the win out of the pen, his first. Alexis Torres hammers down.
This young team is introduced to one of baseball's lowest feelings, ending a series with nothing to show in the win column.
Nighttime baseball now from the district as you get a look inside beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. It's National. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, they've been a little up and down on this road trip, a little inconsistent, but 2-2 is not bad, better than being 0-4. They win this game today, though, and it really kind of turns the tide for them a bit.
A quick out number 1. A time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big bop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
So striding forward now.
The shortstop, Sander Ogard.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Come on, guys. Let's hold him.
One out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Hey, 2 outs. Plays at 1.
From the stretch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Late that time for a strike. Squared that one up just a little late.
Hey, we got 2.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. 1 man left on. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital. It's the Phillies 2 and the Nationals nothing. At the plate, Jake Comstock.
Pitcher, Jake Comstock.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing their ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with him. Okay. That's how you feel when you
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Philadelphia's on top 2-0. Josh Harrison stands in. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Right fielder.
Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball one. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left.
Hey, we got nobody, no one down here. Hey, come on now.
Shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Liner toward right center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
Well, a leadoff single right here in the second inning. This is a good sign. Maybe this is how they get right back in the game, being already down a couple of runs early.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200. So he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here.
Hey, get us a grounder right here, man. Here we go.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. No. And that misses. Ball one.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. And he is out at second base. But no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, one out here. We got one.
Fans, don't forget about Washington Newspaper Wednesdays. Bring that day's front page to any Nationals ticket window and receive $5 off any ticket.
Got him. Into the box now, Pedro Severino. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Working for the punch out and the offering. Again, he sends it out of play.
Come on now. Here we go.
0-2. Here it is. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the third out. So stepping in, Joe Ross. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Ross.
Yep.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Hey, strike this guy out. Let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bradley has a beat on this one. One gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Trey Turner 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Trey Turner.
Into the windup and the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Bradley is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Damon Kinsey.
Left fielder, Damon Kinsey.
And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
That's a
strike. 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Plays a 1 here.
Lifted into center field. Hoppy is in pursuit, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but a multi-hit game.
2.
Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Washington. They're down 2-0. Ready for another chance. Jake Comstock. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Comstock.
Soft liner toward first. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
That is a big hit right there. When you can help yourself out, a little 2-out base hit, extends the inning, brings the top of the order up now.
Now batting, center fielder, Raymel Tapia.
And the changeup is way low that time.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Runners going. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball. And another foul ball. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Another one sent foul.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
go, kid. Here we go.
Full count. Here it comes. On the ground up the middle. Bogarts lays out. What a stop. Nice snag, but no chance to get an out, so there'll be runners at first and second. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get
Number
loose.
15.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
Come on now, here we go, guys.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Josh Harrison comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here's the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Scooter Gennett is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Here's the 3-0. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2.
Matt, I thought he might be in jeopardy of walking the guy here for the first time in this game. Went down 3-0, but he's come all the way back 3-2 now, and I think he'll just make the guy put it in play or put one on the corner. He's going that good.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Runner's on his way to third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 0-1 delivery. Line toward right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. In to score, the runner from third.
Well, he really picked his teammate up right there with 2 outs and following a strikeout to get the base hit and drive a run in. That is really a special feeling. But, man, he really lifted his team up with that.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes set with the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again. Joe Ross comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Joe Ross is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Trey Turner is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Hit down the third base line. Throw, got it. Oh, what a play. Digging in and looking for more, Damon Kinsey. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nationals gone in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Xander Bogaerts. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. And past Moustakas down the line. It's a fair ball. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And that misses, 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Bogaerts rounds the corner and is headed home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Nationals fans, nothing says America like baseball. And we remind you that each and every Tuesday night home game this season is a T-Shirt Tuesday, presented by MLB The Show. Get your tickets now.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. High pop-up. Comstock has a play, but it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And there are 2 gone now. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
There's a swing and a drive hit well outside. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing.
Now batting,
Pedro Severino digs in. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends. Tyler
attention,
White
please.
is up off the bench as he'll pinch a tight one. 7-6 the final score tonight. Michael Mer
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.